Did you know the US once tried to invade Canada? Not just once, but multiple times. Today they share the longest and one of the most peaceful land borders in the world. Well, mostly, but it wasn't always like that. Back in 1775, right at the start of the American Revolutionary War, American forces looked north and thought, what if British Canada just joined us? The plan was simple: take Montreal and Quebec City, and with local support, turn Quebec into the 14th colony of the United States. And at first, it actually works. One army quickly takes Montreal, while another marches through the wild forests of Maine toward Quebec. In winter, cold, hunger from terrible supply lines, disease, the army arrives exhausted. And still, they attack. And fail. And as a result, the Americans are forced to retreat. 1812, Britain is busy fighting Napoleon, so the US looks north and thinks, this should be a walk in the park. The plan is simple: strike from several directions, through Detroit, Niagara, and along the St. Lawrence River. But they run into organized resistance from the British and Canadian militia, and fail again. But this time, things get worse. After defeating Napoleon, Britain sends in reinforcements, and now the British go on the offensive. And the result? Washington gets burned, including the White House. 25 years later, groups of volunteers and radicals show up at the border again. One more time, guys. The plan was, actually, there was no plan. No support from the US government, no support from the locals, no real coordination, just a few raids across the border, and the result was completely predictable. And even in the 20th century, the US had a plan to invade Canada in case of war with Britain, known as War Plan Red. But then the world changed dramatically because of one Austrian artist, and instead of enemies, they became allies.